multiple tragedies in a short period of time. Brown University, Bondi Beach, and Rob Weiner, and his wife. Violence. And there's different reasons why people do violence. Some people are just disgruntled employees. Somebody has a racist agenda. Someone has a religious agenda. Somebody has a personal agenda, some revenge. Someone has a legitimate mental illness. Someone is demonically possessed. Somebody has trauma they have not released. It's all being suppressed. Anger is in there. There's some sort of dysfunctionality happening within a person. And there's different reasons, different factors why. And I think whatever that reason is should be investigated from multiple angles. And there's a lot of people that, even educated people, seemingly educated people who go to jobs, great careers, do great things in the academic arena, and these same people do horrifically violent acts. And I grew up and I'm still in the kind of culture society that, from my parents to teachers to peers, my peers' parents, and I was told so many times, academic excellence. Got to do good in science. Got to do well in math and reading. Got to do good in knowing history. Got to do good in getting great grades. Got to get high performance in tests. Come on, go for the A, and that's great. We need that. But I also took classes that was a waste of time. I took classes that maybe it was time that we stopped learning so much about this. We already learned the basics already. We gotta keep going deeper and deeper and deeper. Like me, for example, math, for example. I think we should know our math, basic math, arithmetic. Now we're going to complex algebra and, calculus and all these things, statistics. My personal perspective, why is it required? Why? Imagine if that class was replaced with a class on something that I would think we all need for the rest of our life. Healthy communication class, emotional intelligence class, trauma, a class on trauma, sexual intimacy, healthy sexual intimacy, how to deal with anger, self-control, financial intelligence. So, the classes that can give me the information that I need to deal with not just my academics, but my character. The education system does not promote it, does not push it like how I think they should, my personal opinion. People say, like, the Bible, for example, prayers, we don't want it in the school, that's out, we're not religious, blah, 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 blah. But there are, put away this thing in the Bible that people don't like. There is a lot of things that in the Bible that is powerful, transformative, that is relevant, that helps with character. Talks about Jesus and the greatest person that's ever walked this planet. His lifestyle. We study every other person. People study Christopher Columbus and Abraham Lincoln and Benjamin Franklin and Harriet Tubman, Martin Luther King Jr., Thomas Edison, all historical figures. Yeah, leave out Jesus, the most loving, peaceful, one of the most controversial, even Malcolm X. But Jesus, we leave out because we say, oh, it's religious. That word is a trigger. A trigger. Religious or not. Is it historical? Yes. Is it real? Yes. Is it accurate? Yes. Why not learn about it? Why not? Whether you want to ascribe to the way he lived or not, whether you want to believe in the teachings or not, people study all sorts of historical figures, yet they have a choice whether or not to want to live their life according to what they taught. Well, you just, teach. But I think education can obviously shapes the minds of people, and people can take a certain education and apply it to their life if they choose to, right? But I think a lot of people, like even growing up, we are formed by our environment. We are formed by our peer group. We are formed by, especially when we're little. Yet we're not exposed to education. The education when we were kids that can more likely help us to be great people, to be peaceful people, loving people in this society. We're just taught about multiplication, science, and geometry, and division, and all these things. Hypothesis. What's the hypothesis, and what's a compound word, and verbs, and all these things. And there's a place for that. But you got kids who are still doing these things, who learn all these things, yet still bullying. Yet still getting pregnant at 13, 12, 11. Yet still smoking weed. Still cursing out their teachers, their parents. They're not learning things that will change the mindset to live a better life. Now there are kids that are decent, that are not learning classes on, not learning stuff with emotional intelligence, yeah, but many of them are not doing that. How much more likely would we form kids who are making better decisions, who are less likely, I'm not saying it won't, less likely to be criminals and assassins and bombers, if we put the right information to their minds where they're young and we reinforce that? But we're not doing that because why? Regardless, whether it's a Bible or a book that's similar to it, talking about something about life skills, family skills, social skills, we don't put that in the curriculum. We don't put that even on TV videos for them to watch when they're gotta do schoolwork, homework. The classes that will help to train them as they leave their school and go off and work and form families and make decisions that impact other people. How do I get along with people I don't like? How do I get along with my boss, my coworkers? Wow, a class on that. Work dynamics. Yeah, and there are principles. Like my favorite book is the Bible. There are principles in the Bible that can help and teach to these kids. That they can take with them when they become adults. And there's other books, great books out there too, that can help them, shape them, teach them. The Power of Positive No. Think and Grow Rich. Emotional intelligence. I said that many times because I'm trying to stress that. Healthy emotions. The Power of Positive Thinking. Ooh. But those are books that's not being required for kids to read, to bring back home. Yeah, world history. Calculus, geometry. So a big factor why there's so much problem in this world, constant violence, is that people in power, is the people and who are making all these laws, what they're allowing into all the little intimate spaces of learning. Let's do better, y'all. Let's do better. God bless y'all.